What is up? And Merry Christmas to you all. Well, it should be Merry Christmas for you guys at the very least. Let me just try to... Why does everything feel weird when it comes to the resolution? Did these used to take up the entire screen? It feels weird. Maybe it didn't. Either way, we can sell... No. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Okay. Admittedly, I have not played in quite a while. Let me see here. Oh yeah, he is only buying that. Or rather, he's only selling it. Alright. So, yeah, for me, when you guys watch this, I will have celebrated Christmas yesterday. And, yeah, I figured, you know, we gotta make a Christmas episode. Although, of course, I could have made it cozier, but ultimately I ended up running up against a time crunch, essentially, and now I feel like I kind of have to just go with it. So, anyway, so, yeah, I have not played in quite a while, and this, like, I have no idea what we were doing. I've probably already checked this trader, for instance, but I wouldn't know. So, we did upgrade to tier 3, obviously. I think I've not played in, like, 23 days or something. So basically the episodes were catching up to me, the episodes I already had recorded, and now I guess I had to get back to it. Anyway, so I think that one thing that is pretty darn obvious for us to do next is to build... Oh, I might get attacked here by cats, by the way. They love this this thing here, don't you? Whoa. Okay, let's do this. No, I can't. Oh. Okay. I might have made... She just ate, so it's possible I made her a little bit uncomfortable by lifting her up. Yeah, that's my bad, kitty. You're okay? Either way. Anyway, what I was about to say is that, obviously, the next thing that we're gonna do here is a brickyard. Okay. I think this is a pretty decent spot for it, honestly. We're probably not going to expand further with houses in this direction. Because for some reason the durability here is really terrible. Let's prioritize that, increase the number of builders. We want to get bricks made sooner rather than later. Currently not providing entertainment. Oh, yeah, that's also because we needed to have this built. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure why I built a brewery over here, but I guess that's gonna be fine. Yeah, so for Christmas, I'm not like really a big Christmas person, says the person with a Santa's hat on him, but, you know, I celebrated mostly for my brother's kids. What's up, kitty? Because you obviously, you know, it's more fun for the kids. Whoa! Hey, my cat's figured out how to turn on the health bars, I guess. Huh. Which button would that be? Kitty, what did you press? Okay, this road, obviously. Okay, this is an exploration thing. This is a pause. Give me a moment, guys. I need to... Oh, what did I just do? Okay, this apparently hides the entire interface. This... Okay, this is an attack command. It's knowledge, crop summary. My god. Ah, her fur went all up in my nose. You know what? Let's head into settings. I think that's like the easiest way to do this. Probably. Villager started. These are notifications that we don't need to worry about. Resource selection. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just a little bit busy, right? So. Hey, here's cat number 2. You gonna play with it? No. Okay. Here. Yeah. Okay. I love you too. Okay. I wish I knew how she managed to turn on the health bars, but you know what? It is what it is, right? Let me see here. So, farthest frontier, health bars. F3? How did she manage to hit the F3 button? Okay, so an F2 turns on the buildings. Okay. My god. My cats are, they really affected me right there. I think I'm a little bit allergic to cats, which is, like, funny. You know, like, well, I have cats, but I cannot really handle it very well. Alright. So, fix that issue. Now, with bricks, we can also start to make tools. And iron and stuff like that, right? So, we could make heavy tools from this building, for instance. Here we can make armor, among other things. We do want to learn how to smelt. There we go, foundry. For fuck's sake, cat. Don't run over the keyboard. I managed to slow down the game. Okay. Okay, so a foundry is what we need to unlock. 8 new villagers born, that's a lot. Wow. People were loving the... They were really having a good time. All of a sudden. About 9 months ago, obviously. So I guess that was in the winter, okay. So the winter does serve some sort of purpose. Yeah, okay, so the next time we get a knowledge point, which is going to be in 11 months, which is kind of silly, we can do that. Then we also have something else I was thinking about. There's this fine glassware. I guess that just improves the quality of life or something. Paper mill, yeah, exactly, that's what I was thinking about. So, because that can allow us to get knowledge faster. We're not going to be able to build it for quite a while. Still need stone for this building. This building is still being cleared. We could speed up a little bit. Okay. So sorry for the general confusion. I am feeling quite confused today overall, actually. So I guess that works out very well. Oh. Oh, okay. He's
Need anything?
Okay. Probably just a part of his family died in that invasion we had a few episodes ago or something. Okay, so we now have a brewery. Which, lost to frost, okay. Okay. We still have stone to grab here. We're tier 3 now, which means that we could, actually, let me see, or is it tier 4? It's tier 4, okay. So tier 4 is when you can actually start to grab the deep mines. It's quite a bit to travel to here, probably, but that's okay. Where did all my gold go? I probably did something last episode that I don't remember with my gold. No, wait, did I construct a building that cost gold? Oh, also now the pub actually is entertaining. I'm still only halfway to tier 3. It's crazy how much you need for it to I've been thinking that, like, in order to really upgrade all these houses, I might actually need to, like, remove this area. I don't know whether I can, even. Like, I just assume that, like, flattening the terrain allows me to basically uh, get rid of this entirely. I might be wrong. But anyway, I hope that you guys are, you know, you're gonna have some time off now for the Christmas season, or like the holiday season. And I'm gonna have some friends over to for New Year's. So we're gonna play some games and drink. So that's gonna be fun. Did that source just disappear? Oh, this was the hunter's cabin. Okay, okay, okay. I was looking at the wrong building. This is the fisher shack. Fishing shack. Because the thing is, if we remove this area, and then we move the fishing shack over here, you know, that could work out. There's also one other thing that we need to look at real quick, because this is technically fairly important, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this looked at immediately. So the armory does actually require... Okay, that's not necessarily what I was looking for, though. The blacksmith forge does also require... Yeah, basically, so we need to get the foundry going sooner rather than later. This is something we should have, like, considered the order of operations here. But yeah, it is what it is. This hunter's cabin, how about we move you to here? Where's the... Isn't there a road here? I guess not. Because, as you can see, we are at 234 out of 237. We're struggling a little bit when it comes to houses right now. So, we need to... yeah. It's probably a good thing I got rid of all my gold, because... oh yeah, obviously, yeah, now I remember why we don't have any gold. That makes perfect sense. My town center, man. My town center required like 3,000 gold or something when I upgraded it. Yeah, that's what it is. And another 3 new villagers, which means that we're 237 out of 237. We actually do need that work to be done sooner rather than later at this point. There we go. Oh, never mind. Looking at the wrong thing. Okay, let's build some new houses. Apparently my laborers were out of work as well. Please cancel. There we go. Okay. Wait, do we already have a paper mill? Oh, okay. We already have a paper mill. I didn't even realize we just built that. Okay. Okay. Earning 64 gold per month for some reason. I'm actually not sure why. Is it just because of the pub? Distributing beer. Let's see if we can get another worker in here. Did produce 16 gold. Okay, yeah. So that has to be like why I can see that our gold went up. Oh yeah, here we can see it. So Taxes pub, yeah. So it made 16 gold per month. Alright, I think we're in a very good flow with the settlement at this point. Now, the main thing I'm worried about is really attacks, obviously. So I'm considering basically upgrading the barracks pretty soon. We're gonna get some buildings up, of course, but like I think the first thing that we're gonna do or prioritize is yeah. Now it's actually now it's starting to get to the point where it might be worth having another market. So if you build something here, for instance, right? There we go. Yeah. So if it's built here or something like that, we do need to flatten this ground though. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Flatten is T. Okay. Predators are attacking. There we go. Okay. Where are predators attacking? Oh, over there. Okay. Is it not hitting it or what? It's just... I think this one is bugged or something. I don't know. Either way, I'm sure we're fine. 6 months to knowledge. We can speed up a little bit again. Wow, how have I already been playing for 15 minutes? It's insane. Or 16 minutes, rather. We're gonna try to flatten this here and build a new market, because this is gonna be like a new area for citizens. We're basically gonna expand this way. I think we might move this house over one and then like do a road here or something. It depends a little bit on where we end up doing our markets. The new merchant. 65 hide coats, I have a lot of those. Oh, we have a new flax crops, produce plus 50% yields. Okay. We have a bunch of those, so I'm not too concerned about that. We could buy bricks. Once again, don't care too much about that. Is there anything that I feel I can sell? I mean, we have too many shoes. Is what it seems like. We're not making, like, we're making decent gold. But I would still rather, like, be on the positive side of things, right? Whatever, let's just get, like, a couple from each. Let's just make sure that we have enough gold in case there's an attack, right? That's the way I see it. There we go. Now it's almost, you know, it's insane how quickly your population goes up now. It's, I can barely keep up with it in terms of the houses I'm building. We got, you know, like, generally the game has been very good with, like, having a good variety of buildings, so that, like, this doesn't happen too much. But this is the first time now where I'm seeing, like, the same variation of a building next to each other. Did I ruin your immersion just now? I'm sorry. I ruined my own too. Okay, so now I can build in some of these places. There's still a little bit of work to be done here, because I think this is essentially... I mean, that's actually okay, now that I looked at it. Yeah, this does affect all of them. Okay, so this will be an additional 7.8 income. Now, the brickyard, I feel like we can... We're also making use of coal now, which is great, honestly. What have you got? Oh, sorry, wrong trader. I could sell beer, though I don't want to. Tome of Knowledge would instantly get me another knowledge point, which might be great too. I could buy some weapons. I don't know, would that be a waste? Hauberks. Could buy a Hauberk. Oops, sorry. Could buy one of these. That way, I know it might seem like a waste of gold or whatever, but at the very least, then we have... Oh, we don't have any swords either, so let's buy like 2 of those. We have a lot of beer right now. I think we have too much beer. So let's just move some over here and sell them, so that we get some of that gold back at the very least. Okay. Oh, there's raiders. And I think lots of them, maybe? I don't really know. Let's slow down. Oh, yeah. Can I turn my camera around so that it makes sense? Yeah, there we go. Defense. Let's see here. Defenses. Last time, they were really quick with invading, actually. We will need some sort of defense over here anyway, so I'm feeling that this might be a good idea. I don't know how big this invasion is going to be, so let's prioritize this, and then we do... and we employ a bunch of stuff here. Recruits. Okay. Let's hope that this time... Okay. Let's slow this down. You guys can go over here. I think that's fine. Oh, there's raiders coming from over here too, in the actual woods. Yeah. There's a random trader over there, it seems. I think that I should defend from here first, probably. I think this is the least defended area. So yeah, let's just take you guys. I don't know if all of you even have... This raid here is definitely the bigger one. But I figure we're gonna need... The market here might get destroyed if I'm unlucky. They're moving in there. I'm not too worried about this raid, even though it might seem like something I should be worried about. I believe in the Santa. Like, this is obviously going to be a Christmas miracle. Alright, here we go. Okay, we already killed one.
You command.
Oh, yeah, he died. It is what it is. Okay, let's see what happens over here. They're coming in there, okay. Then we need you guys to move over there. Okay, so one side of this conflict was handled very easily. I think that buying the armor, buying the weapons and the armor right there ended up being like absolutely crucial. So one thing I'm wondering about is how do I... Okay, let's back down a little bit. Because then we can fight under the town center.
It will be done.
And that will help tremendously. Raid size, Raider skill 28, Villager skill 0. This is the breakdown that I was looking for another time. Okay, let's do that. Because otherwise we're gonna run out of gold. Okay, that was a great, you know, like, probably like a similar size to this invasion that it was, you know, like the last time. But we were, like, now I understand how to defend myself. So that's okay. Anyway. We have almost generated a knowledge, so that's amazing. There was one villager that was killed. No, wait, none of the villagers were killed. I think he just ended up in the healer's house, right? Yeah.
Hello there.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're actually, like, really good. That was fantastic. Oh, yeah, sorry. We can rebuild this. Easy. Also, worst case scenario, we do have this relic, you know, that says that unarmed attack from villagers is also plus 100%. So, yeah, we got to, I think, you know, keep the stuff that we had. That was great, overall. Sorry. Right. We were going to add more builders. Let's do that. Alright, so this is what I wanted to do, right? We're probably gonna need to flatten this ground anyway, so like something like this. A little bit weird you can flatten the ground underneath a building, but it is what it is. I mean, it's one of those things that, like, if that were not possible, I would have been sad, right? I'm very glad that you can do it. Alright, give me that knowledge. Oh, we can speed up again. So, one thing I will note is that, based on this, like, we have 0 swords here. That seems to indicate to me that basically whenever you disband your army, you do lose some stuff. Either that or it broke during the combat. I don't really know how any of that works. I should probably look that up at some point, but yeah. Oh, wait. Knowledge! Okay, give me the foundry. Unlock foundry. There we go. Definitely the most important building right now. Resources. Foundry. Requires gold. Or... Oh, yeah, no. It's okay. It's okay. Doesn't matter. That's only if you want to make gold ingots. So, actually, this is not relevant at all. So we're actually going to be able to make good stuff. We should probably do this as well. I know that I'm building a rather ugly village at the moment. Do we even have that many heavy tools? Although we can make a heavy tool now with this building, so I guess it's okay. Let's not enable that construction, because we'd really want a heavy tool to go here. That's like super important. Because I'm pretty sure we have an extra heavy tool. I might be wrong on that, but I think we do. Because I do remember buying a heavy tool. Or 2, maybe. I want to see that heavy tool come up. Or get removed from requirements. We do have 2 heavy tools, yeah, okay. No problem then, we can enable you again. This might be one of those buildings, or both of these buildings actually might be something we need to micromanage a little bit more so that we're not like wasting the resources on things that we already have. But I think upgrading the barracks, getting some military equipment is more important than anything else first. Somehow oh, the gold there was spent. Gotcha, gotcha. I get it. Okay, so they can produce heavy tools right now. Oh, sorry. Are being used for work, right. So now we're making this, right? I think we can just do this, essentially. The vault build side does not need to be prioritized, but okay, so we are making a lot of progress in this one. We're making bricks, we're making iron now. Man, it's we're moving along pretty quickly. We're also like gaining a lot of population. These buildings, I'm a little bit surprised that you don't have what it takes to level up, but I guess, yeah. Let's try, let's see, okay. Obstructed by water, so you cannot do it. Okay. I would have thought that you could. Okay. A little bit of a poor planning for me then. Because I really was relying on the fact that I could remove that water. Or like not relying on necessarily, but yeah. Are you friendly now? Hey. How you doing? How you doing? We're moving forward in Farthest frontier. And tomorrow you're gonna be alone most of the day because I'm going to my brother's. Huh? How are you feeling about that? I'll give you some candy in the evening when I get home. Is that okay? Give it in. Yeah. Is it time to rest? I think so. Okay. But you'll have to rest somewhere else. No, don't start washing yourself. No. You'll have to rest somewhere else. You see, there's a really cozy corner over there in the sofa. Okay? Alright. Glad we reached an agreement. Love you too. Okay. Let's see. I don't know why we had so much food last season and now we have almost none, but I'm sure there's a logical reason. Maybe there isn't. Oh yeah, there's still... Oh, we managed to build this. Nice. Okay, so I think... Okay, it will actually produce all three things. I don't know whether we need tools. Do we need tools? I don't know where I see the tools in the first place. I'm sure there's a place for that. Where's all of our storage buildings? Can I, resources and storage, here we go. Okay. Raw materials, blah blah blah, usable items. We don't have any tools. Why do we not have any tools? Alright, well, either way, this requires iron, though, to make. Is there anything? Yes, there is actually something else we want iron for. So, the way I see it, we need to start making more iron. That's really it. How far do you reach? Okay. This guard tower might be slightly misplaced or whatever, but I had to kind of get it up in a hurry, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We can make a cheese maker now. We just need 90 bricks. The cheese maker makes sense, I guess, to have over here. Or here. I don't want to build it close to here, really, because this could be like a place for it. Like this, let's say a theater could be placed here. I don't know what the range is on the theater, really, but yeah, let's place it here. Yes, that's okay. It's next to the cows that are producing the milk anyway. Okay. I think we're good. And we're already at 37 minutes. So now we're gonna have a little bit of a problem between like getting iron over to this building. And I guess it's better that I just prioritize this building, have it like bring over the iron, and then, you know, we're done with it, right? We're now earning 88 gold per month, by the way. That's insane. That's pretty darn crazy, actually. Yeah, I think that might be like a decent stopping point, because we're already at 38 minutes. We don't necessarily need to make every single episode 40 minutes. I also think that we actually did make quite a lot of progress. You know, we started producing a lot of different things that we've needed for a long time. We're now gonna have a little bit of a competition for our iron. Basically, iron needs to go to this building. It eventually needs to help us upgrade our barracks. We need bricks for that too, actually, but that's okay. The bricks are going somewhere else first. Yeah, and just we're really like moving up quickly right now in terms of just getting all the tier 3 buildings. So exciting times. We also, you know, really screwed up. We basically really screwed up some raiders. We added another market. You know, there's a lot happening, really. So, I guess overall, unhappy villagers are leaving. Oh, look at that. There's unhappy villagers, apparently. We could sell candles. We could sell... Oh, yeah. I completely forgot that we were supposed to sell beer before. This one buys it at like a reduced price, which is not ideal. Why are... That should not be there. Anyway, so... Okay, I don't care. Let's just sell it. We need to get some gold back. But anyway, Merry Christmas to you all. Thanks for tuning in. This is now closing in, by the way, on becoming one of my longest I guess it's 40 minutes at this point, this video, but either way. This is now closing in on becoming one of my longest Let's Plays ever. So thank you all for the support and for keeping up with it. It's been a blast to actually play this game. Or like, it's been super relaxing, it's been a vibe. And it's great to have you here. And I hope that you will have the end, you know, the great end of a year that you deserve. And that 2026 will be an even better year than 2025. Of course, maybe 2025 has been shit, but, you know, we can always hope for better. Anyway, have a good one. Love you all. Bye-bye.